Hi folks, Rick Kirkham here of InHomeComputerHelp.com. I'm projecting my screen of my Windows phone using a program called Project My Screen, which is a free download from Windows. Just Bing it. I'm going to say Google it because we're talking about Windows today. And I'd like to go over the benefits of this Windows phone. After I've been using it for a while, it's just as good as the iPhone is. And this phone, for example, cost me like $175. So that's just a ridiculous price when you compare it to the cost of an iPhone. And for the business person, this is way superior to an iPhone or any Android phone. And I am a recovering Android user. I love Android. I love all the free apps you can download and everything. But the real nice thing about the Windows phone, as well as many other nice things, are it's got everything that you need built into it, including Cortana, which Cortana is basically Microsoft's answer to Siri. And it does just a great job. It will read my text while I'm driving. I can reply over using my voice. My hands never have to leave the wheel. And I thought just to show you a few things here, we got Internet Explorer, where you see where it says SIM1. That's for texting. And it says SIM1 because it comes with 2 SIM cards, which is pretty cool. The phone is for calling. You've seen Cortana. There's the Lumina camera. The only thing I don't like about this version is that I can't zoom in and zoom out, but more expensive phones, I'm sure, have that. Now, here's OneDrive right here. OneDrive is a really cool cloud storage program, which also comes with Windows Office applications, and you can set this to sync automatically with your phone. Now, I made the mistake in the beginning of trying to use OneDrive to actually write documents and spreadsheets and things like that, but don't do it that way. And I'll show you in a minute what to do, so don't worry. I'm going to click the back arrow right here. Another nice thing that you notice about this is you don't have to learn a brand new operating system. 90% of us out there are PC users. So this is a PC screen right here. It's Windows 8.1 right now, and Windows 10 for the Windows phone is going to be coming out shortly. You can make shortcuts on your desktop for other websites. I had to download some app in my Android phone in order to be able to do that. And Android is open source. Usually I'm a big open source fan, but in this case, having established closed operating system is really advantageous. It seems to be a lot more secure, and I'm a computer virus removal specialist here on Oahu. And it's also easier to get applications working. You download them all from the Windows Store, and you know they're going to work. Some of them will cost more money. There's not as many free applications, but you don't need them. If you're going to use this for business, I'm telling you, this saves you a lot of time. Personally, I use the alarm system to wake up in the morning. I use the calculator. The calendar, I was a big Gmail, Google fan, and I switched my calendar easily from Google Calendar to the calendar on OneDrive. It's actually Outlook.com is where the calendar is, but the calendar on this Windows phone will also sync with my Google Calendar, so I don't have a problem with it. The only app I ever couldn't get to work real well was I paid like $3 for this client for Google Drive because I was still kind of trying to use my Google Drive, which I'm also a big fan of. But there's Cortana. I do have a Facebook app which works really well. I get Facebook messages. Let's see. Whoop. Not sure what I just did there. Okay, if that happens, go down to the bottom of the screen here and move up. And when you move up, you get this back arrow, and then you can move back. So I'm an in-home computer tutor here in Honolulu, Hawaii. I also teach people how to use their cell phones and their tablets. Now, one of the really cool things that this comes with for free is Microsoft Office. It's not a trial version or anything like that. And that Office is what you should write your articles and presentations and things like that on. So, for example, one of the articles I've been working on is why Christian social sites are failing. I'm the manager of the Christian Business Network forum located at godsbusinessway.com, and I noticed a problem, so I'm writing an article about it. You just hit plus here, and you can actually write in Word or Excel, and then you can upload these programs automatically to your OneDrive account. And from your OneDrive account, you can access them from any of your devices, including your PC, of course. There's even OneDrive apps for Apples and Macintosh, so that's not a problem either. And as you can see, there's a lot you can do here. If I take this right here, for example, this article that I finished writing, what I'm doing on this article here is any links that I have, I'm writing them out so that I can change them when and link them together with the words when I do my form. But let's say if I make a small change here, I'm going to tap on this, click on the pencil for edit, and let's just say I make a little space there so the document thinks it needs to be updated. Okay, now I click on the little line here, the dots here for save. I tell this to save, and it's connecting and going to upload to my OneDrive account where I can access this from anywhere. I'm a big backup fanatic because it's not when a device or a PC will crash or an Apple will crash or anything like that, or it's not if the device will crash, it's when the device will crash. So have your important stuff backed up, and backing stuff up into the cloud is even better because it's not going to be might not just be a broken PC, could be, God forbid, a fire or something like that, where even your external hard drive gets damaged. When things are up in the OneDrive.com cloud, then everything gets saved. So that's the end of the short little review here of the Windows Phone. If you're in business, whether part-time or full-time, get a Windows Phone. Like I said, this thing cost me about $175, and it's got everything that I already need built into it. It's an incredible, underrated business phone for business people. And that's all I got to say. Come and visit me at godsbusinessway.com and post your business articles, presentations, and sales pages. Aloha.